Hello everyone, hope we're all good. A big shout out to KR Couriers and Transport Limited for all your support. And thank you to everyone who likes, shares, comments and subscribes to the All or Not On podcast. Now, going forward, I don't know what to do about this podcast. I've enjoyed sitting down with people and talking about their journey and sharing it and uploading it onto my channel. But I've realised that these little uploads are, getting more views. Way more views than like an hour podcast that you've got to sit down, set up, take time out, arrange dates and places to do these interviews. So there's a lot put into it. And it's fucking simple, isn't it? You're just sitting in the house with the little screen behind you, and that's all it is to it. So if anyone wants to set up a YouTube channel, just set one up. Put your phone on a tripod, just have a little chat. And I know there's people out there who've got incredible stories to tell. Who's out there that people enjoy? They like see Yami B, right? Yami's got, decades and files full of stories, and experiences that he shares and people enjoy listening to him. And then you've got, who's the other kid? Daniel Lazar. Lazar, he's a comedian, he's into roasting everyone, putting people down, getting loads of crazy content. That's just how it is, and, he's going to make a pound note from that, isn't he? Then you've got the little, the other little podcast, COVID Idiot. He's a parody of everyone else, and I like the kid who does that, because he's got some skills there. There was another one, My Favourite Demon. Don't know what happened to him. He was uploading loads of videos and, casing everyone, and he was getting great views as well. Now he's gone. I don't know where he's gone. You've got all these little mad ones, haven't you? Exposure TV, this Humble Dryer. These are all little ones that just are always there, aren't they? I don't know what they are, but they're always hiding behind something, aren't they? They're not like putting themselves out there, and I suppose they're not going to either, are they? If they're targeting like big hitters and people who've got, friends in big circles and faraway places. You don't want to be insulting the wrong person and letting them know that it was you, and next thing you've got to knock at your door. It's not nice. So we can call them keyboard warriors. I call them like window warriors. Remember when, I don't know, for those that do remember years ago with being in Lee, and you'd have someone shouting out the window, "Hey you dickhead, I'm gonna fucking bang you out in the morning." And you go, "All right lads, I'll fucking see you tomorrow." And they'll be going on at you all night, ripping the life out of you, telling you what they're gonna do. You'd be fucking sitting in your path fuming. In this little section, I'm going to smash him to pieces. I'm going to put his jaw in a sling, and it's going to look funny eating corn on the cob in the morning. You cheeky little swat. And the next thing, your door opens, you fly out because you're just full of that pent-up rage. When you get to their pad and they're barricaded. The bell's on. They're down the block, they're on numbers. So window warriors, there's loads of them. So there's loads of keyboard warriors as well. And this one, trolls. I don't understand what trolls are. I've never really come across them. Do they exist? Is it something that someone just makes up a YouTube channel, just some shithouse trick, and starts slating you and trying to cause a bit of beef with everyone? Look who's asked. The trolls are out to get me! I've heard that one off that, what's his name, Dean Lynch, not Dean, fucking Decker. The trolls, it's all about the trolls, they're on me, the trolls, it's the trolls' fault. Fuck off. Swears the blood. What's up with you? Just move on. Don't live your life, don't live theirs. Don't give them the energy that they don't deserve, because that's what you're doing, you're just giving. Don't like a comment, it's gone. Ta-ra. See you later. Get in the queue. So... yeah, it's a funny old platform, isn't it? YouTube. It really is. So, back to like what I'm going to do, yeah. Just going to stick with these little uploads. I'm not going to put anyone down. I'm not going to hate on anyone. I'm going to have a view and an opinion and my thoughts. But at the same time, it's my view. You know, it's not about like harming anyone, and you know, because we are quite sensitive as people. You know, I don't care who you are out there. And maybe you're blazing your star dog and, you know, full of front on camera. But at the end of the day, you know, it is night. But at the end of the day, you've got to go to bed and, you know, you're lying with your own thoughts and you're with the last person you've used with. And, you know, you've got a lot of intrusive thoughts and, you know, the horrible names that you're called throughout the day because of something you put up. It's going to have an impact on your mental well-being. That's the truth. You know, I would like to think that everyone liked me, but I know they don't. I know they don't, and it's okay. You know, because I don't like everyone either. And if it did, then there'd be something wrong. You know, them smiling assassins. A lot of people have asked me about putting talking about like the old school gangsters, and I don't really know them. You know, I grew up in Speak, and you know, the likes of Tony Sinnott and Dave Smith, and you know, they were active back then. You know, Tony was a professional boxer. He ended up getting smoked in hail. You know, in a hail of bullets. It was, you know, it was a big story back in the day. I think Dave Smith got nicked, him and someone else. I think there was 3 of them. They all got not guilties. Now, I had an experience with Dave years ago when I was about 14, maybe 13, 14. I think it said something. You know, we'd just being kids, just fucking climbing over gardens and, you know, going through, you know, people's backs and that. And this fella's come out one night and screaming at us, and we've screamed something back at him. And I remember him saying to me, remember the words saying, I've done porridge before, mate, I'll do it again for you, blah, blah, blah. What's your name? And didn't tell him, obviously, but he knew the lad that was weird, and he found out who I was, and it was Dave Smith's half fella. So you can understand his half fella. You know, we'd been giving him cheek. I was walking through an entry in Speak. It was about 9 o'clock at night. Next thing, I'd been pounced on by this fella. I've had a Stanley knife put in my face. I was 14 years old. Looked up, it was Dave. And he said, I'll make your face look like a train track if you ever speak to me dad like that again. I fucking shit myself. I really did. You know, I was terrified. I went home, saw my mum. Next thing, there was a knock at the door, and he's telling me mum and my family not to say nothing to the police, you know, because you don't want to escalate it. And we just left it at that, and we moved on. You know, keep away from that. That cat, he's not well. It's quite dangerous. You know, and then years later he's been nicked for the Tony Sinnott murder. And he's been found not guilty. But yeah, they're the kind of, you know, people who were on our estate when I was growing up in Speak. You know, it was it's a different world back then. There was a lot of straightness, but then, you know, as I was getting to about the age of 16, 17, there was a lot of gun crime. Especially when, like, Ungie got shot. You know, that went, like, went galactic then, didn't it? It just went massive. You know, there was lots of gang warfare going on. You know, I was just in a mist of narcotics. I remember being down the South End scoring. I was on crutches. And Jason Allen and Barry Schmidt. Oh, Barry Williams, sorry. Barry Williams and Jason Allen. Fucking pair of fucking mad asses. Just suck. If you had Joe you were scoring, mate, they were having you off. That was it. You know, and I'm, although I'm gay, mate, I'm a little bit younger. You know, I'm fucked as well. I can't even fucking lift my head off the floor. Never mind, like, put my hands up to my face and have a fight. You know, I was just in a bad way. And I remember scoring down Northumberland Street. There was a group of us and we were waiting. You know, you're just waiting for the dealers to turn up. The next thing, these two are bouncing down the road. Everyone's just scatters, right? I'm on crutches. I can't move. I'm not you know, as rapid as these. I'm like trying to hobble away. I've only got a score on me, a 20 pound note, and it's in my back pocket. And I've come over and they just, where's your toe? I've got none. Come on, lads, fucking stop it now, saying anything. I couldn't even defend myself. I'm on the floor and I'm holding this pocket. They actually fucking ripped the pocket right off my jeans to take this 20 pound note out. I was devastated, and they fucked off. And that's what they did, you know, and I've come across Barry a few times. Now, Barry's Marvin Herbert's brother. Marvin's older brother. Big kid as well. He must have been about 6'2", big pair of shoulders on him when he got out of jail. Don't know what he's up to now. I think he's back on the shovel, you know. We've made amends over the years. Jason Allen, I think he got shot, I can't remember. He got I don't know how he died, to be honest. But was it his brother Nelson? I remember his brother Nelson getting murdered. I like Nelson as well. Nelson was gay, and he was found in a fucking, I think it was like a box, like a fucking tub or something. They just fucking folded him up and fucking, it was horrible the way he died, you know. And rest in peace. He was a nice kid, Nelson. Yeah, man, fucking hell. Lived in a mad world, me. But yeah, don't even know where I've gone with this one either. So just a little upload talking about what I'm going to do in the future. Maybe have a little chat with people on the streets. Little 10-minute videos. You give me your thoughts on what you feel, you know, would be benefiting this channel. I'd appreciate your feedback. You know, as an audience, I respect your comments, and with that, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Ta-ra now.